This video is about books I've recently invested in. What you're about to see is books I've bought in the last 6 months. I wanted to show the difference in what they cost me to buy and their current market value now. The comic book market has exploded. Stay tuned. In no particular order, number 1. Werewolf by Night, issue number 32. This book is popular amongst collectors and investors as it features the first appearance of Mark Spector, aka the Moon Knight. In January 2021, Disney announced that Oscar Isaac would play in the lead role in the upcoming Disney Plus TV series. Naturally, this caused excitement in the comic book market and this book spiked in value. I bought this book in a 5.0 for £500 which roughly equates to $660. I purchased this book in December 2020, roughly 4 months ago. The last sale of a 5.0 graded copy was on the 22nd of March 2021 and that was for $1,350. That is well over double the price I paid. You may have noticed that mine is a pence copy, a UK edition. Pence copies, more commonly known as the UK variant, tend to go for less than their US counterparts. The last recorded UK copy was sold in February 2020 for $524. I anticipate the next UK copy to sell between $1,000 to $1,100. This book will continue to climb as we get closer and closer to the Disney Plus TV series, as we have seen with the current Disney Plus TV shows WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Number 2 on my list, Tomb of Dracula, issue number 10, the first appearance of Blade the Vampire Slayer. With an upcoming feature film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this book will continue to climb and climb. Followers of the channel will note that I recently unboxed this as I purchased this from eBay in February 2020 for a price of $630. For a while, my 5.0 graded copy was the last recorded sale, up until the 6th of April 2021, where there was a record sale for $1,010. That is literally amazing. Close friends will tell you how desperate I was for this book, and I'm so glad that I managed to get hold of a copy before it became unobtainable. So keep an eye on this book, people, because this book is going to get higher and higher as we get closer to the release of this movie. Number 3 on my list is Fantastic Four, issue number 52, the first appearance of the Black Panther. Tragedy struck last year in August 2020 when the actor Chadwick Boseman, who played T'Challa in the MCU, suddenly passed away. With Kevin Feige recently announcing that T'Challa will not be recast in the MCU, it possibly looks like we won't see the Black Panther on screen again. But that does not mean that this is not an important book. In December 2020, I purchased this book for $400. A recent sale for a 3.0 graded copy in March 2021 went for $650. Now that is a 60% increase for what I paid for it 3 months prior. I expect this book to continue to climb as it is sought by investors and collectors alike. We've reached number 4 on my list. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 316. This classic cover by Todd McFarlane features the first full cover appearance of Venom. Due to the recent high sales of Amazing Spider-Man 300, the first appearance of Venom, this book is seen as a popular alternative to collectors and investors. I purchased this book in November 2020 for $300. What drew my attention to this book was the signature placement and the fact that it was Todd McFarlane's full signature. The last recorded sale of a 9.6 blue label went for $777. On the 23rd of March 2021, a recent sale for a Signature Series 9.6 signed by Todd McFarlane went for $1,100. Now people, that would be some return if I ever decided to sell this book. Number 5 on the hit list is Tomb of Dracula, issue number 1, the first appearance of Dracula in Marvel Comics. Recent casting news for the MCU is that Ethan Hawke has possibly been cast as Dracula himself. Now this has sent this book crazy hot. In December 2020, I purchased this 6.0 graded copy for £120 English, which roughly equates to $160. In March 2021 there has been two recent sales, one for $396 and the other for $360. That is well over double what I paid for it 3 months ago. I anticipate this book to continue climbing and climbing as we draw closer and closer to supernatural characters joining the MCU. Let's check out what's on number 6 on the list. Captain America issue number 6. This book is the first full appearance of the Winter Soldier. This 9.6 graded copy is the variant edition. I bought this book last year for £15 English, which roughly equates to $22. Taking into account the cost of the book, pressing and grading, this book cost me £65 English in total, which roughly equates to $85 US. On the 20th of March 2021, 4 sales took place for this book, ranging between $388 to a record $515. With that huge sale, that means that this book will continue to climb and climb with the popularity of the character due to his appearance in the Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus TV series. What's going on with number 7? Avengers issue number 47, the first appearance of Dane Whitman, who later becomes, in issue 48, the Black Knight. Game of Thrones' Kit Harington has been cast as Dane Whitman in the MCU and will feature in the upcoming Eternals movie. We can assume that Kit Harington will eventually take up the mantle of the Black Knight. I bought this book in January for £85 English, which roughly equates to $115. The most recent sale for a 6.0 graded copy on the 28th of March 2021 was for $250. Again, that is double the price I paid in January of this year. I anticipate this book to spike again once a trailer drops for the Eternals movie, with the movie coming out on the 5th of November 2021. Number 8 on the list, Doctor Strange issue number 169. The previous series, Strange Tales, was renamed to Doctor Strange, thus becoming his first solo title. This book centres around the retelling of his origin. I bought this book last year for $65 US. The most recent sale for a 4.0 graded copy was in January of 2020, and that went for $115. But with the comic book market exploding in the past month, a recent sale of a 1.8 graded copy of this book went for $155. The most recent sale for a 4.5 graded copy in March went for $240. I anticipate that the next 4.0 will be in the region of approximately $200 US. Let's check out number 9 on this list. X-Men issue number 4. This book features the first appearance of Arkady Rossovich, aka Omega Red. This book has spiked recently due to speculation that this character will appear in the Disney Plus series Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Last year I purchased this book for $50. Most recently, a sale for a 9.6 graded copy has gone for $195. That is some return for a book I only purchased a few months prior. Now if we take a look at 9.8 graded copies of this book, they average at about $350, with a high record sale of $481. For a character that is yet to appear in the MCU, this book is gaining some attraction, so keep an eye on it. And at number 10, the last book on the list, Marvel Spotlight issue number 2, the first appearance of Jack Russell, aka Werewolf by Night. Just like previous books in this video, the first appearances of supernatural characters such as Moon Knight, I believe these books will continue to grow and grow, especially after the events at the end of WandaVision, with Wanda Maximoff in possession of the Darkhold book. Towards the end of 2020, I purchased this book for £75 English, which roughly equates to around $97. The last sale of a 4.5 graded copy of this book sold in June 2020 for $137. The most recent sale for a 4.0 graded copy of this book in March 2021 sold for $189. I anticipate a 4.5 graded copy will sell in the future for around $200, and I believe this book has a lot more room to grow. Well, congratulations, you made it this far. Thank you for watching the video, and remember to support the channel by subscribing, liking and commenting on this video. And please remember to check out our website mjcomics.com, and also don't forget to check out our Instagram MJ_comics.